Welcome. In this video, I'm going to give you some instructions about the major cash outlays worksheet. This is probably one of my favorite worksheets, and one of the main reasons why I started to create the program is because we can all budget, what are our expenses now, but we really need to have an idea of things we want to purchase in the future and how does that affect our income and our spending now. So with this worksheet, what's really neat is there is the different, let's take a look here. For each line item, there's a category that you would put it in. And I put, child 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put in the home renovations, investments. I did give an other line item, just kind of the main things that we would spend big ticket items on. For instance, for your primary home or home renovation, you can use those interchangeably. So when we're looking at this, I'm going to go back and forth between two worksheets. It's this major cash outlays and the surplus, because everything that we put in this major cash outlays flows to this section right here. On the yearly cash surplus, it says, here's our income, here's our expenses. This is what we're left over from a cash perspective after the end of the year. Let's go all the way to the current year. It's a little bit better. So our income was $165, our expenses were $164. We only have $1,000 left. But we had to put in a prior year beginning cash income. And for right now, just for messing around with it, I just put $430 to kind of give us some cash. You'll notice that on the years that it's a plus, it's a positive. On the years that it's a negative, it's red to kind of alert you. And so what we're doing here is we're saying, okay, with the cash we previously started with this worksheet, our income minus our expenses, this is what we have left over. So if we come back to our major cash outlay, one of the first things, and they don't have to be in order either. So if you forgot something for 2021, you can always come down here. You'll notice on our worksheet, it will end up popping up. Oh, sorry, that one was the example up top. So if we're going to do $2,000, and let's just say we're going to give child number 3 a little gift. Who's our child? It is Kate. I'm just going to put a gift. You'll notice that when we come to our yearly surplus, you'll now see that we gave her a little gift of $2,000, and that yes, we could afford it because we had a lot of money coming forward. So you'll notice here when we go back to our major cash outlays in 2026, I wanted to see if this sample could handle an investment piece of property. So we're coming down here. There's a rental property that they're looking to purchase in 2026. So as you can see, their rental property is listed for 2026. And if we go back, it is here for 2026. Now, when they go in and they're looking to purchase other things, you'll notice that their cash is going red. So obviously, it's time for them to figure out if you want to purchase these things in future years, how are you going to adjust your income or your expenses to account for those items? And that's obviously where the projected income and expenses come into play to kind of give you an idea of what you're going to be required to pay monthly. And you can adjust those as needed. So again, this is what the cash outlay worksheet will do for you. If you want to buy vehicles, keep in mind too that these are based on cash outflows. So if you plan on buying a vehicle and having a loan on it, that'll come in a later video when you have liabilities to account for. But this is for actual cash out of pocket. What do you need to come up with? So again, in this sample situation, they want to buy a vehicle in 2037 for $25,000 cash. 2037. Each one of them want to. Well, obviously, they're not going to be able to pay that in cash because they already have a negative cash flow. So they're going to have to reassess their situation. And again, that's what I like about this major cash outflows is it really helps with your future projections to see what you will and won't be able to afford. And if you really want to afford them, how you're going to have to change your current lifestyle to accomplish those goals. We'll return in another video for the adult through the child section.